Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet our musical guest, Alison Moyet!
It's that old devil called Alison.
Alison, you might want to take a seat. I know you get weak in the presence of beauty.
I do, yes. That's why I'm fine standing.
Can I just say, you're one of those people that looks exactly the same now as you did in 1982.
That's very kind of you.
Well, it's not really, is it? In 1982, you did look quite old. Over the years, you've sang many songs. Love Letters, Love Resurrection, Glorious Love, Is This Love, The Man I Love, That Old Devil Called Love. Alison, what's going on, love? Are you obsessed with men or something?
Well, I have sung songs without loving the title, you know.
Like what?
Well, I sang a French song called La Chanson des Vieux Amants.
Which means what?
The song of old lovers. All right, you might have a point.
So, how come you know French so well?
Well, my dad was French. That's where the name Moyet comes from.
But you were brought up in Basildon, weren't you?
That's right. I'm an Essex French girl.
Which I suppose means your socks are white, but at least you've got something to wave when you're surrendering. And of course, there's another French connection as well, isn't there?
Well, there's been a few, yeah. But I preferred the first one with Gene Hackman.
Wow. Who writes your material?
You. Apparently.
Oh, yeah. No, the French connection I was talking about was Dawn French.
Yeah, that's right. I've just done a West End play with her. It's called Smaller.
Smaller, Dawn French.
Please don't do the obvious joke.
I wouldn't dream of it. Dawn will always be twice the performer I'll ever be. What was Smaller about?
Well, Dawn plays my sister Bernice, who has to give 24-hour care to our 70-year-old severely handicapped mother.
Ooh. I prefer the one where she dresses as a vicar and falls over a lot. Actually, this is all very similar to my life.
Is it?
Yeah. I didn't leave home till I was 35 because my mum was very ill.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that.
Yeah, it got to the point where she couldn't cook, she couldn't wash, she couldn't clean. At that point, I thought, well, there's nothing in it for me, so I moved out. So, Alison, the biggest question is this. Acting or singing, which gives you personally the greatest amount of money? I mean, satisfaction.
But I'd have to say singing. It's always been my true love.
Apart from men, don't forget. But you didn't start out as a singer, did you? I believe you started out your musical career learning how to tune pianos.
That's true, yeah. But I only studied it for a year at college. At the time, I was sending off some demo tapes, and on the advice of the record company, I left piano tuning to concentrate on my music.
Oh, yeah, similar thing happened to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I sent off some demo tapes, and on the advice of the record company, I went back to college to study piano tuning. So, it sounds like you had a fairly quick rise to the top.
Yeah. After Only You came out in 1982.
Hang on, it wasn't only me that came out in 1982. We were all experimenting.
I mean the song.
All right, let's edit that bit out. Now, Alison, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet somebody who's performed at the original Live Aid in 1985. So I have to ask, what was it like?
Oh, yeah, it was a pretty special day. The thing I'll never forget is...
Actually, it's twice-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We had Tony Hadley on the show last series, and he did Live Aid, didn't he? Sorry, carry on.
Well, like I say, the thing I'll never...
Actually, 3 times. Midjaw was on the show as well. And he did it, didn't he?
Do you want to know what it was like or not?
Don't worry, I'll ask the milkman. He was probably there. And final question, Alison. How do you fancy ripping off your shirt and having a good old-fashioned fist fight with me?
Pardon?
We're doing a Fight Club sketch. Don't worry, it's not a real fight. Having said that, if you want to rip off your... Forget it. So, will you do it?
Will there be men there?
Loads.
Play the music.
Hit me with your rhythm stick. Nice to be a lunatic. Hit me.
Can I get another barmaid?
Why, what's wrong with me?
No, I mean a top-up.
Hello. They call me Tyler.
Is that right?
Yeah, because I'm a Tyler. Can I join you? I don't mean join you with grout, I mean just sit next to you. So what do you do, my friend?
No, it's easy. Just tell the barmaid what you want and she goes and gets it.
As a job?
I'm a salesman.
Oh, well, aren't we all? Barmaid, 2 whiskies.
How'd you take it?
Like my marriage, on the rocks.
What about you?
Like my marriage, with some pork scratchings.
What you need is to feel alive again. I bet you've never been in a fight, have you?
Yes.
I mean a proper nasty fist fight.
Yes, a couple of weeks ago, actually.
Do you win?
No, but I came second. And these 12-year-olds are a lot bigger than they used to be.
What was it about?
Nothing really. You know what girls are like? They don't like you touching their wheelchairs.
Right, follow me.
Follow you where?
To the basement.
So is this your first time?
How could you tell?
I counted your teeth. I'm Marla.
Hi, Marla.
You looking forward to this?
I'm not really into fighting.
That's a shame. I like being treated rough.
Really?
Yeah, mean and dirty.
Oh, yeah? Fancy a drink, you daft slag?
I like it meaner than that. How about a little slap? Harder. Harder. Harder.
Can you stop this? It really hurts.
Right, let's establish a few ground rules. What's the first rule of Fight Club?
I know this. If you miss a payment 1 week, you may not be entitled to the free family tin of Spam.
What?
Oh, no, that's Christmas Club.
The first rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club. The second rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club. Got it?
Yes. Sorry, what was the first one?
And the final rule of Fight Club, if it's your first visit, you have to fight Big Steve.
Don't worry, he may be big, but he's got no stamina.
Yeah, he doesn't really need it as a rule. Right, here we go.
Are you nervous?
Of course I am. I like my nose the shape it is.
Really?
Yes. Come on then, I'm not scared. Say that! And that! And that!
All right, well, after you've emptied your pockets, we're fighting.
Hit him, Steve.
Not the face! Oh, you absolute sucker!
This goes out at lunchtime, Lee.
Okay, sorry, well, let's do it again. Oh, that smarts! Oh, you rotter! Blimey, that leaves an after sting.
Well, come on then, hit me back.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Well, kiss me then.
What?
Sorry, wrong meeting.
Wow, he beat Big Steve!
How the hell did you manage that, Lee?
Well, he got me angry. He should know. The first rule of Straight Men Who Like to Kiss Straight Men Club is you do not talk about... Actually, forget it. Never heard of it.
You know, I think you may just be the man we've been looking for. How do you fancy helping to bring an end to this consumer-led, lifestyle-obsessed society?
Count me in. Actually, I can't do Fridays. I'm off to IKEA.
Join us later for part 2.